soldier has fallen during a training exercise and is in quite a lot of pain. Combat medics and doctors must assess his condition and decide on what treatment he needs next.
He was on a section attack and he actually fell over, and how did your ankle actually go? Did it go?
Now this is really a practice scenario, but in a challenging environment like the prairie, the medical team here have to be ready for all kinds of injuries.
The majority of them have been sort of, falling off vehicles, mosquito bites, and that's mainly, the main sort of casualties what we're getting. Obviously also any spare time which we've sort of got out here, we've been doing primary health care training with the doctor, and also obviously trauma as well, because on this particular area obviously that's the things which we're most likely to deal with, so we've been concentrating on that, which has been really good.
But it's not just the soldiers who sometimes need a helping hand. 3CS Battalion REME are in charge of the CRAV, the Challenger Armoured Repair and Recovery Vehicle.
If it's a straight breakdown, we'll just go up, reverse up to it, deploy the drawbars and hook up to it, mobilise the vehicle and tow it away. If it's bogged in, we'll normally stop short, depending on the situation, and go and assess the situation on foot, and then deploy the winch it out. If the vehicle's still good, motor's on. If not, we'll hook it up and tow it away.
And there is a lot here to keep the REME busy. The sheer size and scale of Bathurst means an extremely large vehicle fleet. In fact, there are over 250 armoured vehicles and 350 lighter vehicles here in Bathurst. For 3CS Battalion REME, they're responsible for keeping all of those vehicles operational, and with firing going on here day and night, it's a 24-hour job. The temperatures go to extremes here. The vehicles are driven for miles and the terrain can change from dry to bog-like conditions within a few metres. Tracks coming off, engines overheating and vehicles getting stuck are some of the most common problems that the REME engineers and mechanics are having to deal with.
In my unit, we never had too many vehicles to repair, so being out here, being able to work on air vehicles is definitely getting my skills up as high as I can get them, really.
With around 2,000 exercising troops in Bathurst at any one time, keeping them supplied with all the food, water and equipment they need can also be a challenge.
We have Squadron HQ, that's where all the plans and operations come from. That's passed down to two separate transport troops. There's A Troop and there's B Troop, and they're the ones who get the kit out to the ground. And then there's Log RV. Log RV is I'm positioned with at the moment, and they pretty much track all of the kit that comes in and then disseminate it out to all the guys and the girls on the ground.
For younger soldiers, providing real-life support to the Queen's Royal Hussars Battle Group has been a good experience.
I think it's a really good opportunity, because I actually asked if I could come on this. And the range package that I've just been on as well has been amazing. I got a chance to have a bit of freedom with my rifle, a few live rounds on the vehicles as well. It's just been good all around, to be honest.
I've never been anywhere like this before. It's a good experience because, especially for Herrick 20, my job role is basically what I'm doing now, and that's sort of giving me more experience for Herrick 20, so yeah.
Collectively here in Bathurst, the medics, REME and RLC troops form the Combat Service Support Battle Group, there to keep Exercise Prairie Thunder going in often difficult circumstances, but also to train their own soldiers.
This is hugely useful for us, especially as we're just about to start training again for Afghanistan. And I am so pleased to be here because this training area is larger than anything else we've got, and it gives us the opportunity to test things at quite some distance, which we're not used to doing, and so it induces all sort of frictions that we have to get over, and it's fantastic training. Real life things happen that don't go wrong anywhere else, that you have to deal with and overcome, so for that respect, it's absolutely fantastic.
Their work may often go on behind the scenes, but it's with their support that Exercise Prairie Thunder keeps on going. Ali Gibson, Forces News, Canada.